G'day gang, welcome back to Quick Math. Today we're going to be talking about how to divide a number by a given ratio. So this is really important when we're talking about splitting things into uneven groups. We know how to divide things into even groups, that's just division. But with a ratio, we've got two or more different entities that are going to end up with an amount that is different to one another, and we've got to make sure that that's fair. So the most important skill is knowing how many parts there are to the full answer. And this just means what is the addition of all the ratios, and that gives us the amount that each part is worth. So we're going to see this in an example. You and a friend make 180 bucks for doing work, but you do slightly more work than them. And the way that you've done a bit more work is 5 to 4, or that's the ratio of work that you've done. So it's not fair that you guys get 90 bucks each. You should make a little bit more money. And we're going to see how much more you should make. So the steps here are on the left and our working out's on this side. So the first step is we've got to add the ratio to find the total amount of parts. So that's just 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. So that's how many parts we have in total. Then we've got to divide the amount we've been given, so the 180. We've got to divide that by the amount of parts, which is equal to 9. So that's equal to 20. You can just do that on the calculator. So this gives us the value of 1 part. But we made 5 parts and our friend made 4 parts. So we made 5 parts. So the amount of money that we made is 5 times 20, which is equal to 100. Our mate made 4 parts, so his amount is 4 times 20, which is equal to 80. The best thing about all of these questions is they're really, really easy to check if we got the right answer. And that's our last step. So if we made 100 bucks and our mate made 80 bucks, we can pretty clearly see that together we made $180, and if this number equals the number that was given in the question, we know that we've got it right, okay? So we're going to see it in a slightly harder question that's got 3 parts of a ratio, but the process is exactly the same. So a soccer goalie in one season faces 224 shots on goal, okay? So they're 224 scoring opportunities, and she saves them. She catches every 4 of them, she deflects 3 of them, and 1 of them goes in for a goal. So they're the ratios, 4 to 3 to 1. So we want to see how many of each did she have for the whole season. Or we're dividing this 224 into 3 uneven groups. So step 1 is to find out how many parts there are in total. So we have 4 to 3 to 1 is the ratio, which means that there are 8 parts in total. So that's just the 4 plus 3 plus 1. Then we've got to divide the 224 into 8 equal parts. This is equal to 28, just on your calculator. So for catches, we know that 28 is 1 part. So for the catches, she has 4 catches for every of the parts. So 4 times 28 is her number there. So she caught 112 of the goals this season. That actually makes sense because 4 is half of the ratio. So 112 is half of the 224 shots. So we know we got that right. The deflections make up 3 parts of this ratio. So 3 times 28, which is equal to 84 deflected. And because only 1 part was a goal, we have to multiply that by 1, so that's pretty easy. So there were 28 goals for the season. Again, we can check if we got this right. So we had 112 catches plus 84 deflections plus 28 goals, and that equals 224 shots on goal. Again, because this number is the same number that we were given in the initial question, we know that we got this one right. Okay, so the most important skill is dividing it into the equal parts. So you just have to add those ratios together and work from there. Thanks very much, guys, and I'll see you later. I hope you guys found that helpful. Just a reminder that there are some free worksheets attached in the description below relating to this very topic. I also put up a PDF of the notes so you don't have to copy them from the video. If you do need any additional help, please don't be scared to send me an email. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel for some more quick math.